I am an Enneagram 8. I'm a social 8. I'm the counter type, but I've come to terms with it. And one of the ways that it's undeniable to me now, even though I was in denial this whole time. I never wanted to be an 8 because I thought I don't want to be a jerk. I want to be a good, dependable guy that people are not annoyed by. I don't want to be annoying. I don't want to be obnoxious. I don't want to be arrogant. But undeniably, I'm very confident. I have no issues with self-esteem. I have no issues working up courage. I tend to just do what I want. And if someone stops me or asks me not to, I immediately abide by that. But people in general don't ask me to stop. So I just do the thing that I want to do, and I've kind of always been that way. But I'm very aware now. I've come to terms with anger being a main fuel source for me. It's always been there, but now I can understand. I convert it for my fuel. So anger, I just convert that, and I am productive instead. It definitely helps me at work. It definitely helps me in my family. It helps me in social settings. Take that angry energy, its intensity, just make it productive. And of course, a healthy 8, which I think I actually am a healthy 8, a healthy 8 is going to ultimately learn to grow by using that, not only to be productive, but specifically to help and serve other people. And so once I realized that, I'm like, because, Enneagram 8 wing 9, social subtype, well, that's Martin Luther King. Like, look at what he did. Like, I'm not some like major political figure. I'm actually completely not interested in anything political. So how can I be concerned with the welfare of other people? That's not me. But I started thinking about it, and yeah, I mean, I am. It's hidden in plain sight for me. Since I've moved to Alabama, I regularly go to the funeral home, and it's not that I'm going because I knew the person who died. It's because I'm going to visit the survivor, like just to be there for them, just showing up and being there for them. Another thing I've been doing since we moved here, at my church, there's a program where parents who have children who have special needs, they take them to the church for like 4 or 5 hours, and then volunteers like me, we basically we hang out with them, we talk with them, we play with them, we entertain them. And that's something I've been doing ever since I learned to do this. I haven't missed one. And back in college, I was part of this ministry where we visited people in prison. Like, the list goes on of all these things I've always just been drawn to, and I didn't think about it. I'm like, well, why wouldn't I do that? But now I can understand so much of that anger actually ends up serving. And then that's how an Enneagram 8 can look like a 2. It's a very powerful 2 because we're taking anger and we're reinvesting it in other people. So yeah, I'm not into politics whatsoever. I'm not trying to change the world through that. I'm looking, well, the world around me, how can I show up and be of service? I've said many times before, I love helping people who have a flat tire. I have a history of this. I was on vacation with my family. We were going to get souvenirs at a store, and I see a teenage boy not really understanding how to change the tire. He had a YouTube video pulled up, and his mom and his sisters around. And I just immediately went over there and I taught him, and I did it for him, but I also taught him. And like, even recently I was getting gas or whatever, and there was a guy that like, he was struggling. Well, I had a universal wrench that I keep with me in my Jeep, and immediately I go over there and, hey, use this will help you. And he couldn't quite do it, so I did it for him. Like, I love doing that. That makes me feel so good about myself. Not because I'm like, ooh, look at me, I'm a great person, I help people. Not at all. It's, well, this is what I'm here to do. Like, why in the world would I not want to help people? If I can help a person, but I will say, I don't want to help people who need pity. If you need pity, I'm not helping. I'm walking away. I'm staying away from you. If you need pity, forget it. And I think that might be a major difference between knowing an Enneagram 2 and an 8. A 2 will tap into that. Like, they'll get caught up in that emotion of like, oh, that person emotionally needs support. And for me, no. If you if you want pity, I'm not your guy. If you need someone to actually help you, you better believe I'm going to help you. I don't pity anybody. I help people. Your thoughts, they belong right here.